Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland. Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Welcome to Ceana Central. A mado wizon tohia dene amashama. Miawe vedwagbe inchoma le Dallas. Ega vivinami pa egba miga hoshi. Ne egba miajo enyadeka alo evadome. Bakle miapa amatohiado. Hekenye. In Choma mi de Dallas mi ve dako. Abna mi elect the new executives. Abna mi apa nunola nenye shimenola na Ceana mi ve elect in Choma. Menye yi de kayo bakle yapa executives. Eta egba mi nyama joge ple mi apa president, the newly elected president. Afo Mr. William KUMAH bakle yaba ashi look at ashi Georgia look yaba vice hey Kenya Mrs. Penny AKPENE ametape etamado wizonami marku maklami ba egba mi hoshi menya nyere kayo abale ke mi wone koshirasha koshida mi ho mi take break viare kakagba ga Georgie nampa Yapa Velia, Hekeva Hoshi Lashinye. For the first time, Mia Domanoga as the PRO. Nyankwenye F4 Steve. Kat Madeson. Marku me make sure that Mia may not meshamado because Egbaba wana and yet wana talk ya then ton. Kamadeson. No ma yide Chicago, the Windy City. Nemia Vekbe. We have a newly elected public relations officer for Ceana. Mama Sadiji, Hekamiga Yanaba, Empress Mawusi. Let's welcome the one and only, the newly elected PRO. Mama Sadiji, Marakuleke.
Akpano lo for Steve Akpano. Oh, Ghana nyeta gata temindia. Oh, anyalo
Madam PRO. Madam PRO.
Leki ofona owe ba odo incholo.
Oh, incholo yakata kwilo,
we are some of us are still recovering.
Congratulations.
Successful. Thank you so much. Okay. Nasala planu pola modo we zona mi cover Ceana Central G. Abi ale mi Ceana inchomi is Ceana miva dakola fima. And anyenye miapa new PRO na Ceana fia akpana mi miawe bona dog mi kpashiro nya miakata miako Ceana ponko akodo higher heights afieka mie buba miatiando agba mama gado izona mi cover Ceana Central ji enye oyona ba mama sedu ji enye ganya Empress Mawusi enye ganya tugbazuku mianto minya ene moko dabadare ji ala bia black odalako nyamate no gbogbo mo kaka Mauba Manuvavata, I make it through every data. I'll continue doing it. Tugbana na makolema. Agbanya amanugbafa nukaka blav. Le akpev bla akpe blav atoliagbe. Agbanya memiragbe. I'm getting better with the dates, hopefully. Agba amatoheado miado manogaga ke afimia na ova mojide. Madakuku mi ma wonana amashiama agba atotoga badanya perfect that chiena eyata mi ma wonana mashiama de na amona ba popofu afia no woko mi aga trova mi ga kashi mo will be right back. Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland. Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Yo, ka ahodo dio namilo.
Aho.
Yo, akpe ka nukpala wa kle nyasala ka miagado wezo tokia da nami. Minto ani no mama said you have here ka anuku wala do ko ka abala ka gablada do ba.
Ala ba mabla do me. Ala ma.
Ya ba.
Ontonya.
Yo, akpe ka aba agba amatokia do la mia do made ka marku mado afia mi na mia ayida wana jia mia akpe mia ba ma tokia wa.
Nyasala klon kpola miako wana ko ije mianto menyaba time is fast spent yamanya leko hama blogger bagba me oga kare mia do wezona mia pa president ye ka jere kan ton very nice guy, very soft spoken, but that doesn't matter. But president to me woge me gbananya ba ngi o laba Ceana pata doji ngi o labo wodi agba mi ba mi abie ta na nya wonado nyado la mi ashi mi ba yo bie ha de but kuku mi je dada de platform aji na mi ahli ta fifi life ya mi pa shiklim de na ma do we zona Mr. William KUMAH. Maroko mishi akpene. Oh, ofo Williade.
Malafielo.
Oh,
good.
Oh, nice guy. Charlie, be nice guy before, Charlie. Where's on cover Ceana Central? Where's on low? Marakuku, Alpha Steve, can you take over from me?
Yo, Mr. President, Marku Abaleke Mama Sadiki Ugly na Marku Miado Wisono. Leke Marku mi force leke nye Atlanta.
Mautam ye fon makaraji ba mi oham ye fon mi maupa mawuta mashama Atlanta agba pam kama woli mi.
Yo, Miami forces Georgina mi ba mi miashio ye echo de miang yeta mi adakpe no kaka manya ba manya wo de ka ye zozo magba lo ma wo de ka gada mi adoma India lo ndokuchi o de ka marko ka mi abia mo na mi atu akpe ofa la kan ba achi just yo yo ne o vice le ko yo ne le fa gba vice le ko yo ne
Barang
to okay. Yo ka wo pedang to ka marku miakpe ha nye enyo no zanzia de ka jetubala ka gbagbe marku ka mia yide Washington DC, the national capital. Na mia vekbe Mrs. Penny AKPENE Ametefe. Mrs. Ametefe marku leke. Wentema. Marku wentema. About Micah, I mean, one cause more low, Marco check or Micah. I mean, will audio someone. Still, I mean, will audio, yeah. Yo, my, that when Citron, ever audio, that okay miaiji Mr. President Marco Kawizo while Wovaita is working on her audio. Marco, your open remarks.
Akpa no for Steve Sister Mawusi Ceana pa PR bana miapa Vice President ya kafi mia adze wona ogoma Mado Taflachi ba mia dada ama kru agbe nya adiba la peki jake ta ma ada kukuna hamagodo ba nyacho Yepalungo Adashina Yahuwah. A moment of silence in honor of Mrs. Patience Anyunam Ama Oklu. And I'll talk a little bit about her before we proceed. But a moment of silence, please. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Nyada Dama Oklu Domahi Magarama Jeshio Gaka la Ceana pa Dodo Goma Anya Amatohi Ada na Nyapa Haboboya Ano Southern California to Habobo Wawedo Habobo Madunkwaji in 2000 Maira Nyapa Convention Ika host Wawe a host me a home Ladanya. So she's being a strong member of this organization from the formidable days. She's been at one time also the president for Ceana in the olden setup. She has been a president for this organization from 1999 to 2000 under the then rotational system that we had. Epalama Mawako Ulaji Huakaka, Hoantoy, Agba in Adibela, Ahimio or Naoma, Nyako Anubadumra Apumata, Nanamake, Mahio, Nadungonami, a Trumabella Nyagbo, Nyaglon Hopalum for a Hoashima. AKPENE.
Akpe garden unukua bakle agbedodora ga ke do de dama bakle mia novio kata magale mia doma mitakpe overlumo na chicho le chipapama ka marako mia kpoba mia vice president leke ole bodo Washington DC to like Trump do Kudamnamia. Marco, the vice president of Ceana, Mrs. AKPENE.
Yo, first Marco and Konya Samazo.
Oh, you call some nice and clear and crystal clear. Like a boy.
Oh, Miagbo Rufa. Miadugamato, Miagbo la Fafa Soligaka. Miola, you need to get me letter. Miapo of Buruhana Bashiagba. There. We are hot blooded. You vote Bogana Nama. Gaka pass on in La Mafia. Tell me we're gonna dog.
We have to get them young mia our egba for one now. Marco care and then yada la shallow, but do not matter la shiver a coco de bana a cocona miapa a new salau backbler no pola Marco Camilla show me.
Yo, AKPENE wa for Steve. Egba mada AKPENE Nupala Okata. Mada AKPENE miapo community but miakata va yire Dallas va dog yini we would that. Even though a mere jola Dallas me my hit the miapa a payama target or gakama carriage miano giano dombu alaba me a target my hit gafia to gamma 2026 Ceana. Ta AKPENE miapa every community a me would do me about do. Evala miako AKPENE dana miapa habo representative so you can over dako la Dallas achia Ceana po nunola yo bona dog poton yake bona mi biacho mashama boba mi hana mashama pa peperengu alaba na miakata mia acho shira don na mia we wode na mia pa Ceana mia ku ya idan gogba Atɔli ame xɔgbɔdo na me tso DC tɔ katã gbɔ vɛ na mi ame yiwo gbagbadzem yi ke wo Ceana 2026 planning menye vie dzɔdzɔge DC o. Ne me de Ceana ɖeke wɔ gbe me kpɔ o. Mele be DC na to ŋuti o. Ta enyama ne yi ɖe ame sia ame ƒe tome. Evelia mi afuma ɖo ge gake evelia wo ŋutɔ ne kpɔ ali mi ga ƒom ɖe enua ŋuti ho. Ta miedze gɔme kaba miedɔ wo menye gbo ta DC-tɔ la ali megblea miaƒe ʋuɖoƒodo. Ne míeɖo afuma mienya vi aɖo gblɔ ge tso ŋuti ta mexɔ gbedo na me tso DC gbɔ vɛ na mi. Akpe.
Yo, Madam Vice President Kamaku, on behalf of Ceana Central, Miaga Ado, congratulations na Miakata for your successful election. Markovika, Mama said today. Mama said you have FFIA, I do me a trunk on 2026 Ceana. If you're young, but Dugama Ceana, many
Dugama Ceana.
Dugama Ceana.
Oh, hello, Momea, Manya Bonajago. Enyaba America, the car of the car and over. What we register? Why? Nyama register, lower where they register.
I'm a quagbala, man, over there register for Agbala, don't I quagbala, young Calagbala, there at the Gamato, the young Quagbala, Moka, go in your register, to Gamato, like a young Calagbala.
Me check me up register, Yale, I'm a register who work for a car hotel, Malan Kuremu, my make sure.
What have you got? Give me out of Yamado, we have a zoo, a Jabuda Mammy, Alega Mobo Suma.
Manya, me brother Mashamalo, Mashama Nasanya Kaba. Dugama Manya video Dugama.
To Gama Ceana to Akpe, Afimiado to Gama Ceana de Manyaba. Afi mia yide at Dallas. Mi pe mi akata mi va ponu na mi cho ne maulo. Ye odako yo dashide mi aji anado limi jibe yuawo. Itaka agba mi aje gomede ne mi abia mi abe present abe ye bata doju nu kaye wo leda shialo leda ako ba via mi dako ne vodi yo bi akoko dade domiane mi ano I'm a drum and a main agenda for his term of office. Mr. President, Michael, what is your main agenda for the next 3 years? Abaleke, Madam VP Blaine.
Akbar, for Steve Akbano, Nyama do Madak Bana Mahukata Jaba of her convention in Dallas. Akbana Nyaweva Wodo, Nyawega Gunava Doga. Madak Bana Dallas Association, Wawe Jaba, a Homi. Weber as a judge, Mashama Pujo, me, Benami. Yijia Miapa Tarujin Nahaboboya. The three main areas. Ma dota flachiba, my Hubadoga, a cockpit ba na nyao natang adugo mi kwena na nama no nya yavugba vaga malo vagusun abali mi gble dongo vaya our mission and vision for this organization has to continue adbanto inyaba aha akat atakakam nyava akakam and miapa atalojinwa yeha akakam da nka ojebe miawo ajebe miakpo ba miedo policies. We must have policies to be able to guide us and lead us into the areas in which we want to go so that we're within the laws and we don't do things haphazardly. That the first thing I've said, and I'm just repeating, is we're going to restructure or we're going to streamline our policies. And where there are no policies, we're going to have to formulate policies as quickly as we can to help us. Now, in doing that, we're going to need a lot of help. We are going to need a lot of help. I'm going to use your platform to appeal to everybody out there, all those who belong to this organization and love this organization. There are quite a number of people that have skills and special areas. So we're going to need these individuals to come to our aid and help us in policy formulation. So we're looking for individuals who have expertise in public policy, for instance, organizational governance, nonprofit setups. If you have any specialty in those areas, we need you to come on board. Since our return from Dallas, I've taken the opportunity to talk to about 3 lawyers, and graciously they agreed to come on board. But we need more. We need people that have a background in finance and are experts in finance and investments. Individuals that have these skills. Please, we're reaching out and we're asking you to let us know where you are. We'll reach out and help us. So if you ask me where and what are the things, they are broken up into 3 segments. We have the short-term goals that we're going to focus on quickly, and one of them is policy. And of course, fundraising efforts. That also deserve quick attention. We're going to have to work on that to be able to find funding and funding resources for this organization as we expand. The demand or the vision for the organization is as broad as you can imagine. And we need funding resources. We need money to be able to do this. The methods that we have currently, or the mechanisms that we have currently, was just the beginning. It was the stepping stone that we set for ourselves. That we've started that, which is fundraising within the organization. We'll continue to do that. But now is the time that we need to get out and find funding from external sources. And that's where we're going to spend a lot of time. As you know, we're going to go to corporations, philanthropists, wherever. And again, we still need assistance in that area. Personally, I don't have expertise in that field. I know there are individuals who have expertise or are good in those areas. We want to tap into their knowledge and assistance to be able to help us to get out there. So the first thing I mentioned is policy formulation. We're going to enhance on this. I'm not going to be able to get into the specifics of which policy and how we want it, because we just got elected. We haven't had a chance to sit down with the Council of Representatives. It's going to be a collaboration effort. So we need to collaborate with them, everybody, and have this discussion, put it on paper, set up committees, have the committees work on these policies. Then it becomes a working document for the organization. As I indicated, some of us have taken the initiative to put together or start working on a strategic plan, 5 to 10 year strategic plan for the organization. That as well, we cannot start talking about the details right away. It would have to go through a process. It would have to go through the Council of Representatives. A committee, as a matter of fact, need to be set up to look at it and work some more to enhance it, make it a holistic document first. Then it goes to the Council of Representatives for them to agree on. Once they agree on it, it becomes also the plan for the organization to carry out. So there's a lot of work to be done. but we need a lot of assistance as well. What do I plan or vision for this organization? Now we're getting the opportunity to have conversations as the platform that we're using, meaning we should be able to have a broader a conversation with all, wherever they are, whether they are in Navrongo, in the Volta region, Togo, anywhere around the globe, we should be able to have that conversation. So it is a plan that we will have semi-annual town hall meetings, for instance, where we will solicit ideas from everybody, and then tally that or align those ideas that we're receiving with what we have or some of us have put together, and see which one or what is the best way to go. All of these things are on paper, but as time goes on, they would unfold, and you would see them. The other thing I want to talk about is our organizations. Alo miaƒe habɔbɔwo le America kple Canada ŋutua me. Megblẽ nyitsɔ ɖe ava yi be miame association ɔme blaeve ye a form organization ya míeyɔna be Ceana. Biabiae nye be leketae míexɔ ƒe blaatɔ̃ vɔ eve. Miame association ɔme blaeve koe le Ceana ƒe habɔbɔ me ɖo. Edze be emana keke ta. Menya alo ye mesi hã be habɔbɔ ɖewo le states aɖewo wonye habɔbɔwo nya ŋkɔ sem, geɖeawo gɔ hã wova na míaƒe conventions awo. Biabia nye be ŋkee alo kuxe ke na be mote le mía dome kpekpem ɖe mía ŋu hene eʋenyigba tutu. That is something we will work on aggressively. Sebe habɔbɔwo le Virginia, Minnesota, Florida, Alabama, kple we need to bring all these folks under the umbrella Ceana. That is something we plan to work on as quickly and aggressively as we can. Conversations are going out as we speak. We're reaching out to make sure that we're able to bring all these individuals into the fold. Dallas, Ipa Koshara Daka, Mokwekuma, Ahofmanacho, Mianovio, Fugodo, along the Fugodo Akpara, Europe, England, for instance. My global Habobo Ton, Ponkoy Mamas, Imasababu, Romo Galikang, O Miakpe Malo, Miashimiba, Mikbara Yunchi. Now your own ha, you have a no about Ceana toy. We're going to be working in that direction as well to bring folks together wherever we can find airways and bring them together for them to help our cause. I think we're going to be working on that as well aggressively.
Yo, Mr. President, but wherever we can find airways, we are going to bring them together. Miano vile kaha no nyama blome menyama Dr. Chachu Javadia habli gaga wayida Nigeria gaga wayida Ivory Coast, but wherever we want to find evidence it akafifia chiga give me an bi Congo ha iga aveji over Nigeria if I don't have Congo ha alo Zaire nyama nyana near Europe to call UK wawe nyama nyana miano vi miava a current PR yeah, from the UK, UK thought of it no more. But never London or Inayaga, Kavis, Miano Viado, the Sheffield, Manchester, in Choma, Birmingham. It's the Empress. Marco, what do they agale UK? I am having other UK and the Marco Van Navafuna, Madam Vice President.
Nyasla klo nukola awolo manyo pomoto gaka obo se nyanyu Ceana wo woman nyu Ceana wo mta o ha ba aw alaba yo ha yo popoku yo dokyo no yo to overduko, and we are very ready, ever ready by mi akpara onuna woko wopa plus ako yingogbe. Marakuko ma bia wana de ka mi vice president.
The Empress Miraculo, just a brief moment, lo. Ella Shaba, my way excuse that Jiba, ya no, a UK, you, yeah, ever food, them, ya tomoba, one of Yakam. I'm not one of your Tom, the UK, I call the other one of care of woman. Ella Shaba,
alam, anyakwe.
Mercury, happy that the Vice President Mercury. In Choma, I've had them let go, a whole Ceana committee. But Anita, I am with the Mona of Vidum there as Ceana, I'm open as Rolama, a for Sylvia Lafia.
You have a post Rolama, you can.
Mercury, any Amado Onglo, and Utata Onglo, Nuda, and the American Maclona, Mia Pimia, Madam Vice President.
Okay, Mark, but ma minimize your screen real quick. Na makopo
Marco, I can't protect anyone, Madam Piaro, no Aklan. Yeah,
okay, Sister Christine, Marco min konya sama.
Minkosa.
Sister Christine Chikata, ways on cover show aba Jana President yeah. Mawu na donu so na wodo woji. Okay. Mawu na donu so na wodo woje fiato ajegato. Amen. Madahaba Eagle Biz watching live from ATL. Eagle Biz ways on cover one IJ. De La Rose Asiedu haba I am watching from Nigeria. Mian of you le Nigeria haba you le toama miakbom hi. Mary Von Agboto haba I'm watching from Ghana. Mary Von, welcome to the show. Mama Christine Chikataba Dama rest in perfect peace. That Irene Alo, you have a good morning, everyone. Indino lo promotor de phone. Sister Christine Chikata Gaba. Oh, is this a repeat?
No, the cover Jana Vice President. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jana Vice President Mauna. Okay, same thing. With the omlo. Miawe zo. Eye miawe bonava dowaga ha. Akpa gbogbo nami. Veronica Vajesuema Donyamada, Mr. Prince Buckley, Ofo Kofi here about congratulations to both President and VP1. Oba miapa comments o katankwe nyasala planu pola abale mi ekpoma na madakuku mi aten no biabiada le mi ashi amikwe dada platform agenda mi ate ahli. If you amiako wana ako yiji alo Ofo Steve.
Miakpa Vice President, Mr. President, I'll buy a pan show. I feel because I let go we could have just play some music and go home. And because I'm going to share your body. Gagamia Miakpa Vice President, Papa for Malco Jukunu, Ayomi, is watching us from South Africa. For William, congratulations. Happy Mianovi. George Etete, have a good show. Hello, everyone from Atlanta, Georgia. Akpa Marco, Madam Vice President, Marco Nanyadela, Empress, ya Marco Nenapie Nami.
Madam Vice President, Akpa no cover one. She's such a beautiful lady, very smart. Miato, very, very smart. Magbana ipanya blogger na me one day. Gaka, if you like, the time and place out. Miako wanako yiji ma biebade. Madam Vice President, leke no gafi akbara miapa President angu ako agenda of Ceana akova ngogbe. Eye ate identify one challenge le Ceana eye ale mie plan be yo combat challenge ma. Akpe.
Yo, Mama Jatugonto. Yeah. I like him or Gakper, your president. I short and simple. mia do jurete odo
oh boy ma
ya kewaga la kparenjio ya akpere mia fa do wole Ceana aleye president Agbledongo na aganya nusha no ge woni ya la bavi to mia fa hama viola ha ma bla bakatama papa mo yo Ceana vam ama shama gbagbajam association challenge mia to menya agayi association challenge ha be na Ceana gaka aba do to para de aba no mia to nchitam ta le president Agbelea mia fa ta do jun ganto ala ba mia ji afia gato ala mia jebe na de mi ga ba da kukuna yigo gi okpere mia ha yigo gi agbara to ma ogara ta aganyela ala ba bi to mi numa gbokpoga abalia anya president ha fa ta do jun magbele ndi ga ka ye fa ta do jun de kanya ba mia akpo investment nya ogbo alaba miafa gayo mieto jom fiari mia jagbagba miako ero ano investment deme na wono gaji jinami na ni hogako ni ruika ta wo kaba mo bia mieto gana mi afiare roga amo bagmo gama gala shinyu leka maoge kaka na mi kuida investment ma yewo gaji nami ka ava na mi gbojui na gajojo manya nuika ajiga na megba locho awo vi gaka na zago magbako chonyi aleko na fofu kaka ji won sheke ko vigiloto na o mi oga avas vigiloto na mi miaji alaba mi akpoga ako aida mi afoto na oji yinya no ganto mi oga atolia mi akata mi anya ba fifia Ceana hostina atro hafi mia ba yire dalasa call to hui da ma ba mia troshila Ceana hostina ikanya Ceana na avanya americano do manya association soko Ceana na no gada ma Ceana ta na ma ba ma gbe wono pieko alaba numa anu ye wonya na mi yike mia goma jaga cho DC akwayama ta mia kwa mia kama chukata mia kwa do nyaba mia make sure the policy ma aduji alaba na aduji re ade mia jiba 10 years 20 years mia kwa association so kata one line up ba yo a hostess Ceana na mi alaba na mi ma we na ma ola ba Ceana ba mia kwa hama hawo kwina no do ma wo ma le mi no wo mcha afiare roga hawo maka no go yo ko to awo alaba Ceana wo manya mi bi onyo kafra agba haro bai alaba ganya rugba ha ta anyo ba ko da shire nya maji ba fifi Ceana na ho do ma awo no da gbaga ma la ha boboji ta adoli fun mi oge apart from the yukata mi glofia ya president aglo ikanya do ganga o mi awo hafi ganya popo ikanya do mi awo akoyama ala very critical ala boya being a first time here policy maroga out ako host probably the biggest convention ever like this me ashi tromonchi me very 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 me zanji me landoji make sure ba me policy applying ali me nya na choye nya jibanto me ba the policy maguma na ka CPC kanya convention planning committee na wo ha wo kpo nu nya wo do wala policy mama ali me ali woda na wonyo mia woga mia wo mistake viaro gaka anyo na mia we aka mia adonu moro akwa yire 2027 la Boston abako yire kaka mia ba do New York 2028 ko mia la pa ta do na oli fun mi oga ale president Agbele ko ma shia manu pola maraka na ga no ni wo hatu na kpere wo wona no was da ma wa da no na da wo ma ala baba ni gba mi akata mi atoe ta ko wo susu ve ko wo nu serve ko wa down ve mi akata mi akperu na mi awe woda na la ha bobo ma jagbagba na ko enu susu ayira wo president or vice president ogbo alo wo call members ogbo wa ko ba call na agbajiba ya gara other committees ma even le Ceana pone ya bakpere mi anchi na mi awotova le mi awoto mi akata mi ato manya ma biaro tokonyo ta ankpama lamo kuvia malamo ne mi akata mi awo banyigba foto akpena mi.
Yo, AKPENE, Madam Vice President, AKPENE. How about you? AKPENE. Yo, AKPENE wonufua. Yema ni Madam Vivian Newma, but so proud of you all. This is a great team ever. I love you both, my president and my vice president. Well done. Love. Happy Mary Vaughan Harper. Thank you, Vice President AKPENE. Hey, happy John the Free Love Mensa. Iha lemiadoma ava Ceana and Chomacho Ghana. But I am watching you from UK. Anomiadoma and Chomacho Ghana kaka agba ala UK. Amaga Marku AKPENE Elamiadoma miapom in Dokuchia AKPENE Ghana now. Yo, Kamiato Marku Misenyade, Nebia Biada Lemiashia, Marku Miakui Akokodo. The policies are over at the Ogale Keviama, Yomopoko and Nulejadoko. It Mianoshi, Manumana Mitashi Dogarango Gakoba or the girl Afiami. Abale Kamiakata, Milapia, India, Miakosamana, Nanama Pepe, na Ultrashila policy Adamu, Yobua Komua. Maraku o Apia Vaga, Nova Puno, no Adamanami, Abaleka, Madam Vice President Global, a new policy, Adeke, you are shit Tromlangwa. Come I to be a whole brand new show, na Ultrashila Muvwa, Wava Adamanamina, I'm a shaman, Nasagoma, a paper, Makoba Miapa, newly elected Vice and Deputy Secretary, Assistant Secretary. The Frida Alamala have a great team ever. Hello, Doma, never a great team. I have a one hello. Yo, Marco Mary Bomba, Miss Newman, good to see you. Hey, Mary Bomba, your Dobanolo. Okay. Yo, Kenya Igi, Marco, the Empress, Marco, Afia Kemi Dofia, a Vice President Bakula. A president to be Akpasho and Amika. We are still here to 1 o'clock. Let me actually go Muajo. Let me take a short break. The doing Chicago, which you be Aduchia, the Yedavo Jiva, or like Bakla, give you Akpasho, I hour, but they be sure.
Maybe I'll call you.
It's a quick break. Then we are none of it, which the other day. Let me trova, let me be a if you're going to Ganya, open so policies are oh, you put Gagagado, Dom La Fia, Gramala. I can't edge me up with you when you bump a lake, wash it together, Ceana, the donor Ceana de. Na at do a when you baba tada gidi. Let me trova, na mia bia and Yama no walk on Nami, over Kamaha, Yamani handle, like Kevia, Mayami, she don't know what I Kevia drink your warm. Hello.
Nana ma nyase la klo no pola moda kuku mi ma wona I'm 34 yele mojifia 34 ma mi ha mi me yo mi akos mi asron mi apa hiavio mi ama shama mi mena mi akọ futon ha mi ma wona they will just click on it and hear the goodness of Ceana kaka fifi life ya de mi ayi mi ava seg but father da do de let me aga trova be don't touch that dial. Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Are you ready to start a rewarding career in healthcare? Become a certified home health aide in the state of New Jersey with our 2-week training program. Enroll today to begin your journey. It is simple. Email us at pccshhtrainingschool@gmail.com or newmanpccsinfo@gmail.com to reserve your spot in our New Jersey Board of Nursing approved training course. Receive expert training. Our hands-on comprehensive home health aid program offers more than just knowledge. It provides real-world experience. Learn directly from seasoned professionals who will guide you every step of the way. Transform your future with skills that truly makes a difference. Begin your career with expert guidance and hands-on practice. You will be certified and ready to launch a successful career as a home health aide. Don't wait. Start your healthcare journey with us today. Contact us to enroll. Call us at 862-755-8464 or 848-218-1555 or 773-960-5416 or send an email to pccshhtrainingschool@gmail.com or newmanpccsinfo@gmail.com. What are you waiting for? Grab this opportunity to transform your future with skills that truly makes a difference.
We are cutting the honey, right? The Ceana is going to be the best thing ever, right? Nobody is going to miss this. We are all going to be there with our energy, with our A game, and we are going to have the best fun, and we are going to be, inspire our children and generations to come. And we are going to be so proud as our people because we would have done something and we would have left a legacy, our footprint right here. So, with the cutting of this ribbon, I declare Ceana 2026 officially
Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Madam Vice President, I like nona so energetic nanoma no kakra no nunuma fi nona so energetic nanoma. Hey, adugama ani no ke on a convention ayema lunch mele back pass so nanoma. Hey, kala ega wom la chama ha. I launch
I like I like come like a coffee. I'm on number time. Yeah, to do my book.
And the guy with Tom Yahoo, ayo. Kevia Duga, Duvimato, Americo, Kevia Hamia, no Miapa one corner, then we were to Gava, Miapa like a we got to it. You have to Gava. We have a big to come about a Jodoga, Bubuado, Agba. Kakamiado to Gamadi. Minyapa, Ceana, Berta, Dojun in the Kak, Yenyapa. Aleke miakatamia pashi miantra apa tukoro. Kakafifia mi would mi apa tukwa mi dramdola akpa godo la anu godo anu bobo adome. Gakan de kainya miapa apa konu aba miapa agbe miapa bagba bakla miapa culture kla miapa heritage. Ceana Vazua apa the leading and a mouthpiece and it can never administration are they leke minchi bumba miatwa adoke alo akpede Ceana ngbe miawe no waganyo abaleke mi woman. How do you intend you want to position Ceana to become a better mouthpiece of the Everland? Imagine the president at Hokamalo, vice president, your husband, President Ayigba.
Okay, Mahwe. Na epo nama nyahe I always talk about policy. I believe it is the foundation on which we can grow this organization. And you had a biafia biam. I think it's in two ways that I understand it. You're talking about culture, or culturally, and then how can we have an impact in the community from which we all come from. This is, let me give you an example. I will tell you a story and then answer the question. Na po agba fiana yida nyapa ahama. Ye mi globa adodafa. Yona le miashia mi koraba miapa dodafa o ake sugusu. Atanchi akpo miato bo. Na yida Ghana ina yida fuma a teaching hospital la fuma. Gaka nka tutwe la fuma fia yika ye specialized them ba apatoyo cho Benima, apatoyo cho Togoma, watan va fuma ava sunane watumyapanko. I have a bigger picture, or I'm looking at a bigger picture for us. What we're doing right now is we picked education and we are building education in communities where there are no school facilities, or if there are school facilities, they are not of standard. We go into those communities and you see us building school structures to uplift the children. They must get education to be able to become something viable for the community. And that's why we're doing that. I think we need to look some 50 years past that. What will be Ceana's legacy in the Everland? And that's what I am looking at. But let's take example. This is just an example. I'm not saying this is what we are going to do. Take an example. The whole teaching hospital, for instance. It's now a teaching hospital. Let's say we in the diaspora have been able to secure resources to have a cancer research and treatment center. As we're here today, one of the deadliest diseases across the world is cancer. Now, Ghana, there are only 2 cancer centers, the Kalagi, the KUMAH-PRESIDENT. It's not even supported by the government, supported by the Ghana National Teachers Association in partnership with the Swiss government. And that is the only cancer center we have. What I am envisaging is if we partner with philanthropist organizations and we can build or have a cancer research and treatment center at the whole teaching hospital. Miato from other places, from Togo, from Benin, the doctors will come for training, patients will come for training, and it is in the Everland. Everybody will have to go to Accra. And as I speak to you, I have a family member who is going through this treatment. Number of 3 a.m. in the morning, Matan treatment for the whole day. So the vision we have is to have a bigger vision and build towards it, right? Culturally, what was the theme? Our health, our wealth. If we are not in good health, we have no culture, we have no wealth. So I want us to focus on long-term and build legacy for Ceana. What we're doing today, yes, we're building legacy. The school and the bridges and all these things that we're building for the communities that need them the most, because government is not going there to help them. It's good. It is coming up. But we need to have a bigger vision, which is, University of Allied Health Sciences School in the Volta region, in collaboration with the whole teaching hospital, in partnership with Ceana. And let's say we have a cancer research center that is named after Ceana. This is Ceana's Cancer Research Treatment Center. I think that we will build a lasting legacy. Not only that, that is just an example. We could talk about cardiovascular. That is also something. So that is just in health. In education, when we went to Dallas, I met with one of the business forum speakers, Dr. Aglake, who came with a very brilliant idea, I thought. If we are in partnership with the Ceana Institute, which is doing something revolutionary, which is never anywhere. For me, those things is what we call innovative, something that has not been done before and is being done and is having impact on society. Then we're building an organization. So we have a long way to go. But the things that I'm talking about right now are not things that could be done today and tomorrow for you to see. But we have to start. And that's why they are legacies. They are going to be our legacy. When we are not here today, what have we left for our children and great-grandchildren? We want to build the organization to withstand the test of time, to be an organization that generations to come would inherit and find value in it. That's where my vision is. That's where I want us to lead this organization. Earlier on, when I talked about finding airways wherever we find them, yes, with a caveat, I am not saying that Ceana, United States, and Canada need to go to London and go and form Ceana there. No, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying we will lend our support, our vision, and assistance, however we can. We'll lend them these assistance and be mentors for them so that they can also form an organization and follow our lead. We always want to be in the lead, though. So if we go to Japan, it's a matter of a phone call. We can make phone calls to them, talk to the leaders. But, we need you to be part of this. So they also form these organizations. They will bring the resources that they gather. We bring the resources that we gather. We put it together. And then we head to the Everland, Ghana, Togo, Benin, wherever we are now. And then we're building the Everland for us, culturally, education-wise. This is what is going to sustain us. This is what is going to sustain us. Now, let me digress a little bit and talk about maybe the language. You guys have done a brilliant, perfect job. Now, it is something that others are going to be copying. Bajio, Alomia, Jivida, America, Canada, Ntoma, Abasosroma, and I go on and but hey, we have a culture, we have a language, and we come from somewhere. They would adhere to that. That it is good initiative. We will continue to promote that. Again, we need resources to do that. Even this show, I think we're going to have to think bigger and support this show with resources. At this point, it was a very meager amount of money that was put into this to get this thing going, and it's catching fire. We need to support this because it is global. It is global. So these are how the things start. They start with a simple idea, a small scale. But if you don't push it, it will either stagnate or it may falter. So we would have to come up with a way to support this platform and extend it to Ghana. I'm having conversations with individuals that have approached me about these brilliant ideas. See, when you're a leader, you don't formulate all the ideas by yourself. People approach you, they bring these ideas. You have to take them in, you have to put them down and put them into a policy and implement them. If you do not put them into a policy, what happens is the next person that comes will do what he or she likes. The fellow that comes will not continue what is being done. They jettison it and then start something anew. When you do that, you'll be all over the place and you will not get to where you want your organization to be. That's why I keep talking about policy. When the time comes, they will come out of the Kavi. So we just need a little bit time to put them together, and they have to be good policies. That's why I'm saying we need assistance, right? There are people know how to draft a public policy. If you're out there, please come help us. If you're good in investments, very good in investments, the vice president said it earlier, it has to be guided by policy. This administration cannot get up today and say, we have $50,000, we're investing it. You can't do that. We must have a policy where the Council of Representatives have signed up on it. It is a working document. Then when you do that, good or bad, the results will show. So these are the things that we want to do. We want to do them methodically, right? And then you build on them as you go. That is building an organization.
Mr. President. Marco, you were talking about wherever we can find our ways. I was thinking that is Ceana going to be leading a united Everland of the world? It could be not necessarily miapo for Adomiado keeper, say segregate miado to the Everland, the nation of Everland or Logaka at least. Miatwa any abaleka Dr. Victor Doblin we can create an economic chain we can begin to trade among ourselves in so many ways, but we have a vast almost any other ethnic grouping that you can think about in terms of land map wise, Mila Ghana, Mila Togo, Mila Benin, Nigeria, Mila Kuma. I think that it is something. If we need a policy on that, since we are talking about policy, do you make a policy?
Well, I want you to hit that point again. The Ever language is unique among all the Evers and the Hausas. Right? I'm not a linguistic, but the Evers and the Hausas it's a unique language and ethnic group that God is giving us. Now either Germany. I understand there are always there. They taught. Na va imana wonto na bagbo na va miapa gologume just Africa the western hemisphere of Africa.
Yeah.
Ghana la fuma mi va ocho fuma Togo mi to va dumo yo mi la o mana ni yige alafia e bruto ocho fuma.
Yeah.
Bruto afia alo kroboto alo ngito da fara ka mienya.
Yeah.
I may be wrong on that, but anyway, that's not the point.
Yeah.
We global, and I want to hammer this is, I'm not suggesting the Ceana, United States, Ceana, we will empower and help we went to the same school, right?
Yeah.
Given other UK, for instance.
Yeah.
Well, Manchester. Maupadi dia odo habo bora fuma. Do here Amadol Africa, Ireland, Ohodo habo bora fuma. Ma glomba. No, how we are totally warming every year they have a big convention. They put resources, they fundraise, but we want to go and develop the Everland. The idea to a cancer research center, which is in the millions. They bring their resources, we bring our resources, and we put this together and we fund it. Amo Navrongo Choga have a treatment center of Burma. We don't want to be going to Akpamoma, i.e. the treatment. We want people to come, and then we're building it. Before you realize our children in the Volta region will be the medical doctors, will be the practitioner, will be the oncologists to be treating people around the world, and for that matter, around the West African sub-region. So we will expand on these things in policy, put them down. Even if we are not able to lay blocks today building a cancer center, but if we have started and the blueprint is on paper, the next administration or the next generation will pick it up and then continue. That is what I'm talking about.
Yo, AKPENE, Mr. President, AKPENE. Yo, kamia yiji makwaba da Grace Yadon have Ceana is rising to new heights. Ayeko, Afi, Kofi, Hamanuba, Washington DC is standing on guard for Ceana. Manya Dugama Toema. Yo, AKPENE Dugama To. Emilia Mavis, about Madam VP, simple and short. Get him fired up. But Kofi Muzengi, but we are more than 34 watching with 8 other folks on TV. I have to jump on my computer to send a message. There are others watching on Facebook and then on YouTube and as well. It's a Misuboda Kaji, Nyadakwe Managboda Nami. Muzengi Gaba, don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers, AKPENE, Muzengi, very good. But plans are only good intentions unless they immediately degenerate into hard work. Hey, quotations how do we make ourselves visible in the US and Canada? Madam VP, na lahamada nemi trova na do and Yamamuna Muzengi. Positive kudos to you and your team, AKPENE Eagle Base. Lena, congrats, my mentee. Proud to see you rise to this high, but not surprised. May the Lord instilled in your guide and direct in all your endeavors. Remember to take counsel from Holy God after discussions.
Thank you, Stalina.
Michael.
But thank you, Stalina.
Okay. Yeah, I know you would do great. Congratulations again. Okay, happy grace, Yadoba. Mr. President, you couldn't have said it any better. Ceana's legacy of health and education, two strong legs to stand on. For Connie, but congratulations to you all, to your team. Teamwork would help us improve on all CNS conventions. Madam Vivian, I'm all like Madam Vivian, uh, Mary, good to hear from you. Please get in touch. Thanks for supporting Ceana. Share the link and share the link. Muzenge, you are here and you have not subscribed. Please do that now. We need those numbers. Tell your friends to subscribe. Yo, Kamia said that here, Mika Trogava, Madam Vice President, the Empress, my question, Madam Vice President, happy. Mia take another breaker.
Oh, Madakuko na watendo question ma amada bieba leke miadokyo daga uhi le Ceana le USA Canada. Oh, but question na de mana banala rashi.
Hey, but how do we make ourselves visible in US and Canada, Madam VP?
Yo, Akpa, Nyawela Doji, Mr. President. Away Nami at the Miapa Vision, Fia Mashama. Akpa. Namado Nyamanchia, Nan Yepo Miapa marketing team, Anuya Digital, Apayama, over everybody must become an ambassador of Ceana. Yafugari, more ambassador, Yafugama. Kafiaba Gomikai, ambassador Yafugba but no daughter to father away, Afia Kodoro, away back representing Lafuma. Yepida. Tamia Kata, we should be ambassadors of Ceana and spread the word. It is that simple. Na ko bagwatora la fiare na bieba o. Asa na no yana wa Ceana ntia. Never ow. Okay, now education be any na bieba na gara habo boram. No wanyaba o ya ha atamu abakpere banyibanchi. It takes all of us. Nyakata velia ole miashi wonya bagoto o mala hareke mu menya reke gbom no. Na mi etu mi be ro kun klo anu gini siklo alu bi eklo ga kemima mi afa where spread more. Miapa tadro juniba of a vida shadow nagara sienama. Alla baby into Mashama na I know that proud. Be proud and will spread the word. Let everybody know about Ceana and the works that Ceana is doing. Mother, you want me mialo, apado you want me la alla baby. Alla bamia kata mia akbara banyibanchi. Na makopara miapa a president panyayo blonchia. Glonya Gangaga Okata when your visions and you need to buy into the vision to know what Ceana could become. But Ceana never zoom mouthpiece in our Baniba. Alaba Mia Wunana I call what we call to kind of bring attention to ourselves. Mia do mia project to Gaka Ali Ugliana, Mikuba Nami by two. And a Nugara hospital gara Baniba government Anto Hamatu. Yekbira Afroga ye Amyonka Mumala Wonyoga, Ogoga Yaho Alabamia Asamoyo Pogba. I knew one me like a very unique in Yaba Mima Podomanuamlo, Anglo Nuamlo, again Benin Wamo. I looked on Nuamlo, Mere Nuam. It is a united thing that we are doing, and we should be very proud of ourselves. Even Yako MP so over a saying I won't grow Manuya Womila and Yakbola Alaba. I will need I've been acquire our garuma lo mama ruba ya no anyi viebo amibo nya fotomoto mo nya le mie woni anwo to le mie woni ga ka sie na kotaro ji no yenya avanu ikala veviento tanemia wodeka sie na nabazu organization ka apovo kata wopu to bring all the airways together, not only in Ghana, but Togo, Nigeria, Benin, just like the president said it, we become a force that every government will listen to. We become more like a political lobbyist group. And when we speak, they have to listen. But all these things will have to be guided by policy. President Taglene, we need to lay the foundation. We need to lay so strong a level. And the vision there so they can continue building on it. Some of these things that we are talking about, they may not materialize today, but we can put the foundation down today. So everybody that comes after us will see what we are trying to do and they can build on that. If we are able to put that monumental project up, let's say the next 5 years or 6 years or whenever that happens, and then it brings attention to the Everland, and the government realizes that these people are a huge force, we have to listen. Let me show you phone, but President of Ghana, we want to have a conversation with you. They will listen. But everybody needs to be that ambassador to this organization. Ficha finala nyigbaji ala US or ala Canada or ala Ghana or ala Togo. Now Ceana be an ambassador to this organization to bring the airways together so that we can become a force to reckon with. AKPENE.
Yo, Madam Vice President, we should all become, we shouldn't be spectators. We shouldn't be spectators, we should be participants. Yo, yo, ambassadors of the Everland. Yo, me gave to look at cancer center at Trafalgar. Yo,
I must say, Marakuku. Well, I just give an example, right? It could be a library, which is a library of aware books, right? Where you go and then do research. It could be.
Okay.
I just believe that if you are in good health, then you can achieve or you can do better things. So I would advocate for something in the health sector, right? It could be cardiovascular, because what I have seen growing up is when our mothers are suffering from cancer, especially breast cancer, and young wana okona anyi amaro to anyi kwa ko shishira abangwi here. It has no scientific proof, but that is what we
has no scientific proof. Okay, right.
Because the tumor is grown and it's become cancerous. There is no research into Anyi Komba Anyi Komba. It's 6 months over. That's it. The same thing when it comes to men's health. Every single, the science is there. Every single black man would somehow have a prostate issue in his or her life. His life past the age of 40. Right? But these things are treatable if we know about them, if we are educated on them, and we have the facility to be able to treat them. But if we don't, kaka maho 65 ko ajo, kaka maho nuiko ajo. Maglomba, if we have such a thing and it's a research center and as well as it's a cancer treatment center, it's going to be bringing in revenue. They're going to be looking into that. But I need to mushroom something in that. So much in cocoa gold. It's because that is predominantly there. So you see them going into those areas. So if we have a facility like this where foreigners are coming, people from all corners of the world are coming to gain knowledge and also get treatment. Can you imagine the economic impact? Can you imagine the children going into science and doing revolutionary things? Because this thing, even in the United States, there isn't a cure. It is still being studied, and there is so much we should be able to do. just like what Dr. Agleke is doing with the Ceana Institute of Biotechnology. I think we're going to come back. I would love to come back, bring him on this show so we can hear from him.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
see the impact
Absolutely.
that center will have
Yeah.
in the Volta region. He's specifically and insisted that the institute will have to be built in the Volta region. There got to be a reason.
Yeah.
And he's teaching kids as young as 5-year-olds, in the biotech space already.
Yeah.
You see, I think when Ceana is backing these things, Ceana involves itself in these things. We're building a legacy. We're building the Everland. We are for generations. You're not going to see the result in 2027 or 2028. No. Talk about 2035. And just like the vice president talked about, if we do investments, this administration is not going to get credit for it. And we are not in for credit. No. But 10 years, if we are able to get, let's say, $5 million in 4 years or in 5 years as an investment behind us, in 2035, that's when we realize, you understand?
Yeah.
So,
we
need policy to move, and we need everybody to come on board and help us.
Yo, Mr. President, I had a brief conversation with Doug, and it's amazing, what he's trying to do in the area of biotech. That is very amazing. Maybe do gama told you I hold a workshop
Absolutely.
Yeah, but hooray, Sister AKPENE, congratulations, mighty woman of valor, the gallant woman soldier of Ceana, Awele Doji. I think Apostle Steve is yet to know the woman he's dealing with. Hey, Lena, Nyatavia, we are working on the number of your show. Kakawana never any Novino, she's my in-law. I know a little bit about her. Fidelia, a great team. Lena, yes, I attended a church in Bremen, Germany in 1988 that does servicing sings ever songs, the choir songs. Okay, yo, Akpe Bremen. Okay, Akpe na Lena. Yo, Akpelo the Empress Marco Obagama be a yedami I Ceana 2026. Marco Aleko let them take a quick break, Nemia Badi, Nemia Punucho at the Gamma Convention and Alolake.
You can plan a quima, Nyasala Nukola Miga Kashimo, Miga Trogavaki. Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
De wonya wodre kuku kple taroji be ya wodo abe lamese dola ena de nele klalo be ya xɔ hehe yi anabe mɔnukpɔkpɔ na su asiwo be na wodo abe lamese dola ena ekema mɔnukpɔkpɔ va na wo be na to kɔshida eve ƒe hehe nana tɔke yi ana wo da serigbale be na tenu awodo le New Jersey tɔwo kwenye be na podokiwo de hehe nana tɔke ya me yi dzi New Jersey Board of Nursing da shido la kpɔkpɔ nuteƒewo le lãmesẽ nyawo me akplɔ wo ato hehe nana ya me woafia wo afɔɖoƒe tɔxɛwo kple aɖaŋudeto yi ana be nuteƒekpɔkpɔ na asu asi wo be nàwɔ dɔ le xexea me godoo. Le hehe nana ya mea woana wo mɔnukpɔkpɔ yi awoe be nàte nu ade nu yiwo katã srɔ̃m nele atome enumake eye le kɔsiɖa eve megbea ɖaseɖigbalẽ asu asiwo be na awɔ dɔ akpɔ dɔnɔwo dzi le aƒewo me yi nye home health aid. Megana be mɔnukpɔkpɔ ya nato nuwo ayi o. Tɔwo koe nye be nayɔ kaƒodzesi yawo hena ŋkɔŋɔŋlɔ alo nenye be egahiãna numekɔkɔ bubu. Yɔ 862-755-8464 alo 848-218-1555. Atenu agayɔ 773-960-5416. Alo naro email de bccshhtrainingschool@gmail.com. Alo newmanpccsinfo@gmail.com. Chokaba megana be mɔnukpɔkpɔ ya natonu ayi.
Hello, on behalf of Ceana, in collaboration with the Ewe Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., it is our honor and joy to welcome you to Ceana 2026 convention. We are proud to host this historic gathering in the heart of Maryland, and we are ready to take it to a whole new level. With bold vision and unwavering commitment, we are elevating excellence in every detail, ensuring that Ceana 2026 will be unforgettable. This year's theme, Preserving Culture, Inspiring Generations, is more than a slogan. It is a promise to honor our heritage, empower our youth, and unite our global Ewe family in purpose and pride. For decades, Ceana has been the heartbeat of a people determined to celebrate their roots and shape their future. From the vibrant rhythms of Agbaja and Bobobo to the quiet wisdom of our elders, every convention has been a living tapestry of tradition, unity, and vision. Join us from September 3rd to September 7th, 2026 at Bethesda North Marriott Hotel, Maryland. Come ready to reconnect, to rejoice, and to raise funds to help build our Ewe land. This is your moment. Register early, volunteer your time and talents, give generously to fuel the future, and most of all, share the message. Let the world know that Ceana is not just alive, it is thriving. Together, we preserve culture. Together, we inspire generations. Together, with the Ewe Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., we build Ceana 2026. Join us to make history. Ceana 2026. Honor the past. Empower the future. Visit www.ceana2026.org for more information. See you there.
2026.
Yes.
Welcome you. DMV.
Yes.
Ceana 2026 DMV will welcome you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Hey, hey, hey! Nyato well, a todo mama seruji ya magaragana ba Empress Mawusi a lot to bazuku kla a Ofo Steve le Ceana talk to ajiva here le mamli dasia mamli dachong ndigawi de keva seren dogawi ever.
Apa togbi loko joko nyata fe masa saba ni Madam Vice President Gafuma Alidom. Hey, Madam Vice President ya ugala dugawa toya obia ugalo da Empress baku kabaku abiagba mi ava Madam Vice President aleka me Ceana 2026 you get aleko yimdo.
Madam Vice President, Akpano, abale mi ekpomana amagada, giving her one name on ipata domreji into over dola gando nya more bona Ceana host gamiapa 2026 toya bonafia. Tabi fi life yane miane platform ano wona mi dodon kawe odofia yen kawe mi expect. I mean, what's going on? What's going on? And I mean, heads up, Madakuku, Madam Vice, over to you.
Yo akpara monu popo ya no mi aglosie na ikagbona apa nchinyawo mi ma uni akata rega keviamo dadia na media ba daddy jilo daddy jiare kuma mi re ma mi afia mi popom bashagba alamoji manya nu vie jojo gasie na 2026 so agbanto mi anto mi ekpo mi akwa hotel ya mi gbona. It is the second largest hotel in the state of Maryland after the Gay Lodge. Alabamiapa banquet I'm 1,500. You expecting me? Tamanya Jojogo. It probably will be the largest Ceana ever hosted. Tadugama to Miako Buofia, ala two of low. I think of a few Mudrema, Tamasham, and Bona Dugama, Zagban already, but they're very near to Dugara Town. Uvona Yema Hotel, Alemania Tommy Queda. Ta Zagbagba Fifi Laifiala na Ceana www.ceana2026.org now registration po nalaba na no ready na dash na nyaba ye bona azaduga la Altugama Washington DC area yenye gbanto miela jagrado oji ala gbegbe miako committee o katna wo the worm basara gba la committee o ma wo oyi hoho the worm cho marketing ike mi o fon kosan gbe shagbe wo no damre moji via the miako IT togbo ike le miako website nusha nuji pomba miako registration no katana is smoothly via the miako event togbo ike miako ndudu nya okpokpo na mi cho miako enu yo wona mi adu cho yawra gbe kaka va dogore picnica either registration togbo or the woman like actually will make sure me yapa registration processor are seamless marakama bagara no filmo even though me am akpereka alofa don't expect ma marakama baga aba no filmo. That is very important. Ela ba mi ko me yapa registration up to the next level. Me yapa cultural troop to na ava this year la enyaba do makata the whole North America, Washington DC, Miako culture, the best cultural troop is. Eme la maratemata agigo ta. Mianu ready. Na nyaba yaba yasak nas gore magba na badura. Alaba nako gunura shibe. Firagbe fima. Manya be to go. Miato wo the practice wo afi mieba ire Dallas. Ultra crap practice law she every 2 weeks. Wo practice wo. Alaba macho monu kokwe amada akpena a cultural troop leader so dogai wo mola alaba I make sure by Ceana 2026 the cultural part of it is actually something that everybody can resonate with. Na mi ekwe ha mi akwa a theme this year yenye preserving culture inspiring generations. Ta alaba vie to na mi this to ba mi avio was mi akwa culture goma. Ta mi avio katanya to tonya halama wo yi magaru from Romiano na Rududini and I know we go to some, events with this kid as late at 11 p.m. I can't remember the viewers go my fee wocho no was from Miako culture. Oh, but what Toma about Domoga came here, Hafiamo, Rubafiamu, Bobo plan of you. Ceana 2026 is actually one that will be in the history books for a very long time. Miako magazine team told you door goma. Miako protocol to ike wakpo amadrubo backpack security no more kata na mi ma enyo makata na me vie kwenyaba mia gbagba jamba miako bagba MPC o kata la Ghana wo mo bla bo to kata wo ta ala ba protocol team na no miashi wakpo amadru ganga mo kata gbona mi miako transportation team wo bunya ogbopom ikaba komola airport. I make sure whenever wa ako. Nyako excursion to maten DC baga you can have chale DC. Akpo New Ganga Yucatan DC, the capital of not only the America but actually of the world. DC has a lot to offer. The committee li hold the mawom happy nyako fundraising to hold the woman leba waho a sponsorship aro abina mi ahagabina a Ceana as I do ala. Ta do na woji yima ala gbegbe maraka na ga na dogo mashama na ba ne mia wo do the abonyi gba ko do mi mi kata miele registration ala ba bien to mama shama encourage mbedi na jagbagba na register fifia ga to ba next year June na register mo ko azadoro lo Magbonya na mashama bede. Next year you can 2026 yenya America for 250 years old. Alaba azaganga ganwola jile DC area macho January kaka hava year December next year. Ta anu ye dodomenya ba a plenty kito na to bakaka next year June July fi anu ticket flama ba this year azaba duru tamijaba na register kaba na nakpo ale na plotike na the fly ga na kudoma dadi miako official airport ticket miamu kogachu ya yenye BWI ta majima mako gbapande de maha abenami neba ya tikiti be miako le airport ekola kaza agba na akpo tikita aba BWI ya ademiaji alaba ale magbo na dugami miele neba ide dalasa enyo pepepe gaka nima tão awa arrangement be mia culture fuma alaba traffic ikecho na fuma bana hotel ava adefuna mia ko dowo gakecho BWI de emo 3 different ways ye kemia tan culture airport ava do hotel ata itami adopt a hotel airport maro ba wotan akpere mia nchi be mia komo yi kaba aga tro kaba for the next batch ta ma adejipo na mashama ba na register fia na jawo tikiti jiji dari di si babanchi avalia ale azanulu gaga tari na miakata mi register kaba kaka ba me ko mi jiba registration na mi wevo mashama register ye miatem akpugama awo sitting arrangement am mashama nye mi anoni gidigidi ala kamali afi mi agara komo awu yo mi akonu makata na hotel awakpo no magbona mi na dina dance aroko miakata miagara miafa kente mako na yikurugo na kpo number ko anoni miaro numero ahead of time na click ko anya number iji no gana la ko na ire kroma ja no ni miakpo jijo ta registration ala ba bi ba ma chama na odoma gatobo next year na January ru February na atam we gba ko we manya ba amo global fifi akoyo gocho Dallas ta ru hikavia mama the dam harako okay Jagana play piggy bank ma every month ko na ko 50 alo 100 na no madami ekpera na ko paycheck ko so 50 alo 100 na dama ala ba kaka December na roko na ko 269 ma na wo na registration na cham na regi afina kanu gadram ro wo tikita ko plan ala ba bi into registration na mia we kaba akpa na mia ko monu popo ma ana DC to no wako awo jajado adari no na plan na no easy na mashamata majiba madaji pona mashama wako numagbo na anu ya pom na nya a call member ye na le mojiba bugba pa de yo sama na ire meeting ko encourage amashama na wo registration na questions are all sure na contact me alaba na mia akpere mo na ire website ekola mia ko number so la fima ameyo na nya ba na wo bi na ko problem ko jabagba na ire website FAQ sama na akpo ale na contact amare no okpere nchi ta miakwa gbapade do na mi gbare miakwa jajira do re miakwa azandu do ye mo hobina mi miakata mi avane mi adoza wate adato na mi akpuga akova wo nyigba kodo akpena mi
akpa kaka VP1 ale mi nwa akpome ama nya vie gbona jojogo gaka mi vavaga mi gbona mi akpakpagara mi anwu na mi atu bodukoi president madokuku wo register ho
my register ho
oh akpa mi afima noga mi akata mi afima noga ofo Steve afiko to ofo Steve la afima
I'll mute low.
I'll muted.
Marku malafia vale ke vice president nya gloma doko makpoba nya baga de matwa aja parking zira ka because nya chogbonya ila fuma afoso ka malaitari ko menyo baga ya baga makpom zira ka vale ki majagba dodo zira ka ha akavia fi ma ni nya Christmas awado ha do doga no atona vitari ya batama ko buma la fia yo ka Madam Vice President Marco afunu buguado minyapa dokumije gomea mi bavaga avano ni agbepadem nami ishia icho aleke wana oyido ye aleke miakata miakpashi miawe yeta mia adakpa manya brother now manyaba Eagle Beats but a great insight into 2026. Yeah, that very have VP1, you are on point. Washington all the way. That Vivian Sister AKPENE, please let our members know that fun is what? The fun is in our room. Over the fun is going to be in our room. That variable 2026. Okay. But Marco Ani, Yamanyana, Mr. President, and Yadela show we are VP1 and for Afimia take a quick break. Abazabia wire at the Nami. Mr. President, Nyaviara Galashua, because a Bligba, I love VP2 Bligba, but if you are a Yapua, a trophy, if you are Ceana Basi, a convention, a elected, but they might put Nyaviaroli, a very apocop, Madam VP Vanupua.
And Yayima copy in your Agbliho, Yakama acted Bereji in the early registration. Aleha, Yavogaba, you do a forecast. Akbongi he bonada. Alea moyi mea. Nami akbongi kaka miaba miado May, June ma. Doing he the fire. Tana yiga zaba na a register fia. Amo for registration kaba ima oblo. Ye kpakpagara miang miatan was sitting arrangements. Bana amojani nava. Ay miak bosuga mikpara miang ba nyana mianya ba agbona. Ala bana agbona kami wojajaru da mu. Kakana la lavu gamava ya fina va gbona mi be gbona. Ka ay fudaga na mi malo ay tototo daga amwoma ba doma himiatan blog no ba magavauta ka fifia fie jo mi aja ba je jajaru bubuaro wo vafa ta jagba 269 fifi life here 269 ma it's early bird. It is for early bird. My who na be a register cover gama 269 and I register cover ala bana chima gbamiangwa ka onwo gbana vejiga ka je bami on ha mia aga the cover maji baban mi atan accommodate o alo me hu chima gbata na chima gbava ka o ga gbana jiga da mara ku na mashama ba nya jagba nya we na dodo nothing ano atapa. I think it's going to be quite an experience. This is not an exaggeration. It is going to be one of a kind, and you can see the trajectory. We're moving on, going upwards, and it's just going to be the same. Come Boston, it's going to be electrifying. So what you're seeing in Washington, D.C., and you're being heard, is being told, please listen and just do the need. All you have to do is just register. Register. Now register in a hokboga, matena hokoga, hafi abe ye register. Register na boko. Now not the register a hafako. Give me a blog about bona vava and yana ho. Matan waga the other way be a ho adari ne vakboga afi ao. Miega mao ye tough manchi right. Ye kuma copy fifia the marketing team and the PRO team, they are doing a fabulous job disseminating information and sending the information out. So please pay attention to that and visit the platforms and let's get this to be very successful. This is how we build the Everland. And maybe me have to call Achomiagbo Alehi Niebana no Namiae Avokobai Wong Okata Ganyai. AKPENE.
Yo, Akpa, Mr. President. Madam VP, Maku Fidelia, please, sister, the sitting at the dinner is my problem. Sitting needs to be done. If the sitting needs to be done, if the association can't sit together, she's from Novishi of New Jersey. Our number last this year, the Novishi Amashama was not able to sit together. Gaka about Washington, you found a way here. Most of you were able to sit together. So you do have an experience how that can be done. Eka yepa konyifa fa enyapa lakami wagado na association members out there na abaleke nemi one association challenger association presidents of me chana da mia members oji jona bonu viada cover dena ni association challenger amade me te goma poga na association members are they may be able to sit together. If they can, then what do they need to do?
Yo, Akpa, for Steve, the registration kabanchi. No, the key to that is registering early. Nanya bano visitor 200 will register. And they done this by, let's say, May ending. Yemye ida norma, yemye po reporter, yemye po 200 novishi la fuma. We can even send a list to Sister Mati, but Sister Mati won't talk for. Na sita more the table, jina mina na kidora mina miya plug into. So this gives us time before September. Miya pun mo katango for all the 20 associations that we have at this time. Gakana miya toba miya registration August 1. Anuma furege. Ekweda ta. These are the reasons why we need to register early. Alabamia print a miapa registration report akaba. Nemia kata miata wonu ya for latest by registration mia wunu mia close a chapter June 30th. That gives us July, August. At least those 2 months mia koko doyo katango. Mia police tarora president okata alaba war asita mashama the table dia kirurami. Kemia hami wonu ma mi kwi wore master list ajiko. Sitting now ever fine. Miakata miako job. Number 2, makparenchi, 2 things are very important. Mima registration adake hoga on site. Na toba ya ba na ya ura gbama afi ya ba register ogbere ya mima ogo. Alaba aba de funamita. Ama shama na ko domagbo but you register, and we are really encouraging everybody to do it now. Maga tokrabo even junior gramalo na time we fiako jagwana dielema alabade and another door na ano easy maba to carry ahia ale afo willing hagbia anabane mi pom yako numbers body miako negotiation with all the vendors are warm ya lokure gbapashiji kakene mieto next year May afima ba gbogbo na ndudu gola but okay I'm 1,000 la shinya ga put price bu na next year ala binya to minya ba fifi anu sha no da dam ready me kira kakene magbini gbabo I'm 1,000 baba ga gba yo quota shi na me nie wo contract ready a mata ntroga ba gbo na next year bo maga ba makatro na madare mi apa agajo tari registration kabako nye nu sha no ye kwe solve na problem so kata Tamiato marakuku mi pere mianchi na mia we no order. Ahianto avalia hotel kwanya alava viento mia disito next week already me mo na mia vai a negotiate na overflow hotel. We are already a whole year out gaka ye gbomala na mi ba disito de na la disito wo hudo honazo. Mienya ba na mi ma ko second hotel da de egba ori next year mi ma pogo. Tami arrangement gba won ko ala baby gaka ma agbonya ya me ba notice ba maro lire o na dinner only o ina register for banquet only ebe na your hotel to kukura da share mare madanya maba akpo hotel vo kakara totoga nemye na full registration to vo afi na akpo hotel ala ba ma mi ajidaga in any way with me a contract with the hotel abana dina kuvaga na lako a hotel for 6 days so ekpera tajabagba na tronuma na abo matri na full registration na ademi ajiawu le me a contract akwa hotel abu na register ba dina zako aba hotel for 5 days me and na me have full registration. We're going to give them priority over that. I think me have a football. Ta me ato me jagba me register kaba. Eye kwenya nya ma magro. Akpa me awe bona dog.
Yo, akwa Madam VP. Ka emenya kwa imapa maganong donda ni Madam Vivian ni ma ba ho mo ba kla po mancha ba ho mo ba ya ba no ya twa ba ba no dudu ma ma so ya dagbe fi dagbe memi dagbe di plando afi memi dagbe go tro na ba ye yina da dina olio never do
planning.
I got trabajo, vamos que picnic.
We've been doing this for a while, and data is driving us, or it's teaching us stuff. You might discuss it. I think we're going to be discussing this. A time is going to come. We're probably not going to be able to tolerate just the banquet because it's having effect on the contract. Yeah, signing me hotel. It's a very complicated thing. About a VP of Blena, never on a banquet. You could vagala. Why you sign contract here? Do kaganami ya kpobo bi ta gama na elemia dumi na banquet de woma afanyimami and how long can we continue anufanyim anoyim na mashama ba banquet ku vagela. Think about it that way. But mashama ba okay allo let's say 60% may over na convention but mashama ba banquet ku vagela. We won't be able to organize a convention and get a banquet hall, because even if we will, then the banquet hall, the cost is going to be really high. A time is going to come, we're going to have a second look at that. The other thing I want to mention to Ameana Biaba, Stada Biaba, can they sit together? It is possible. Now, registration awaga. Jagbana indicates that a malanovici habobomalo, alumala Atlanta, hababo alumala DC. Alabana unkoja eja club la association adam. Akana way must select be la association more. And then you have sitting arrangements waga. Like me, ogafia nyaba ejabana no novici alo nano Atlanta told me. Amo hanana ba adoya ni mama nyawo ta na registration awo ko follow process na la haboboma bloba ila haboboma mahoka tamala ba habobomo ni list majim ya zagba na or ado habobolo alo agara habobo li ho lo gbo wo garam akba.
Yo, Mr. President. Yenya ba na jibi ano ina miyako iba malahabo boda mo. Kaka Echo, New Jersey, for example. Ye nyaba no vishito yigesa. You can add, during the association section ma atwa add no hono kata wala no vishima. Just blebe high no vishima so that you have the opportunity. Are not easier for sorting. Now you can be added to the novice group. Not one on you play hollow. Yo, Fidelia, thanks for your response so much. Appreciated. I have a wonderful president who would definitely do that. Thanks, Damatima Blomole. Ani Musengeba Nyatefelo Amaroba Dina Oli Amaro Hogreneba, you are a picnic Oli. Avato a Thursday and about a picnic ya igala. $20 or charge malo nadema. Yeah, Madam VP, Marco will have to take a program note very quickly. Madam VP. I know the kai not for them in the past. Yenya ba amono bomba na yuba register kaba yena ye yaba troye yomatemba de leke gomada liba you atwa court refund America. Can you assure them ni na aba John and nama you atwa po boy?
Oh yes. I won't win. I cancel on your a job. But nana jokta matamba bagoa. Na I cancel 30 days before the convention ahoga. Gakala important ba machamana said we refund ya hogana la mere processing fee adagama alaba processing fee amavana miabo agomenya bana ayide ma the processing fee magoma registration na aiga ko credit card lo alo debit card ahafala online agama na kana mi 269 amavana miabo a company ka ho credit card ma a processing afi agaro miabo woda na wo fee lama tami wo gachoga no back gaka a fee ma bi maro mi agbo ta nyere gama alba manya gabu gwara ko nya funyo gaka mi jiba mi ada mana ma shama ba na cancel by August 3rd ta cancellation date time August 3rd alaba conventional go mo September 3rd nanya ba na register gba ye nana job na ba ya cancel by August 3rd 2026 akowo registration fee alaba mi ada processing fee alama manya gagu gwara ko no yenya 2.9% plus 30 cents yere ga mi alalama it comes to about maybe $7 or something alaba mi acho mamia ano alaba yenya ga cover do mi agbo a fee mala a processing company agbo he can have a strike you will get your refund minus the processing fee akpa
Yo, Madam Vice President. If you are the committee we are a whole year away. In the cost of time, amiga babaga alo ni miaba bepanda lawa o babaga waba no miadoma ye miajiro nyoma. Ita Marku miga fona questions are the la show picnic amu ye mas picnic. Muzenge mabe ya convention are the questions are la show baby abiacho convention I want my tembi or the Marakuma Gapon Gamali Mienta mi kwale Madam VP yeba Aleko Zanda and Young it over baga it's a whole thing over this is a movement it's a whole thing over whoever no nya but what time for me have a new vice president and a new PRO, however, we are taking it to a different height. Ceana media, they have so many programs. So me were warm Joe Friday, imagine I have one organ. Friday, I may have now me up a jazz show. I can be on up African jazz and traditional music panorama. Miafoga for Lawrence Dagaduma Winyega. Akonahama Bananami every Friday will throw from 8 p.m. but it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can I show Afima a feedback or throw? Can I get a memiragbe? Memiragbe Dikani all over you are Didama because both of them are all like Dallas. Yenye Miaba motivational speaker. Sarah Bakler, Miaba host, Miss Dale, Ola is near Dallas. Otherwise, our call health and wellness have Apanami in Dikani. Kakawi are Choles Yadiko, and Bakler, Miaba newest PRO. Kemia Miaba Hoshi, Namiako, a Ceana Central. I could make a date, Lo Afia, and Yaojo Jogali. I like it, but you don't want to mix any of the show. I cannot mix a show hardy. Marco, just go on to our YouTube channel and then you can catch up on all the exciting news coming on at Ceana Central Talk Show every Saturday. Kakamia choles yajiko ke miadaga agbedum la fia la kegbegbe authentic mama eva vakpede miango no miadome masasamba mojo hadako efyama ala miadome ya akamajo hadako aga agbadum la fia enaba mi pom le kajo gake aba majiji gafu ika totoga ide gana kwa miano ye kwa nkose iha abaho ya alko dunenyo bobobo show akoko abenami kaka habi acho le esyaji kwa ka miva miastro bogbe yenye danami Dr. Wonyo Mama Vero Eposaras Bakle da enyonam wako mipa miastro mi kwale ke ni Empress Mawusi days o yo na mi afi ono va no strom lalo afi o va no right am ya mi ba na mi akata miastro ba kana mi gede koshira gba ye mi adaga mala mi adoma egba va pere mi anu aleke gbegbe va hoji na mi for about 2 months and then Yemi Vakpedemiamu. Yenya that Nico, Yako Agriculture, Akokobanama. Actually, Kagbona, Mr. President, he's doing a double duty. Abna Aga Fumanoga, Bla Da Nico, Nico Laba, Actually, it are not a miss, President, but your Bubawa, na Actually, they are Aji Dictionary, Daddy Agamaraku, na I tune in. Na yaba a big program so kata obi akona kobenamia no aga ko adomunami le African culture echo akpe kakeminya ba nado ala domia ye naba ma ani minya ba Ceana ya ejivage alage yeta kama ya maga hiamya ga de pala ke ni ke hia ko nya ba ejaba na wo registration kuna yide www.ceana2026.org. Never will registration akoka ahoha poga ishideka. Eta markuna ajagba nena kama kaba. Mr. President Mr. President Ponucho Miano Viado ola UK. Yenya Miano Viado ola UK. Yenya Volta Club to ola Sheffield. But your 10th anniversary duge in September. Next week Saturday, over a 10th anniversary doom. Okpemi miagbagba jaga Ceana media miagbagba jaga ba miatwa akowanama apana ami. Trafuma Manchester, which is in October 11th. Manchester Tohawo inauguration one the our group of Manchester our group Tohawo inauguration one on October 11th. Itami kamaha akoga Panami. Yenya wana kala etwama. Na mi trova America miasa nyakwa one video ada wana mi trova na Mr. President bakla Madam VP no anami over a closing remarks. Akpa nami lo Mr. Ragava Fifilai. Even lockdown? Okay.
Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
We want to raise funds and help the poor, the needy back in the Everland. We build projects, bridges, hospitals, schools, nurses' quarters to help the very poor in the villages that are not accessible. So we invite all of you, everyone to be part of Ceana 2026 in the capital, Washington, D.C. So thank you all. Continue to have fun. I'm going to give you all flyers for Ceana 2026.
Yo, akpa Madam Vice President. Oba Atlanta ma yigava aboblu dome ni angu na magbagba menyama do you have our ni a conference with ni afo wili yo klo ide Ghana First alo yibe avec po ni jedu bile ambule gbagla dia afo wili go yalo jedu.
She's on fire. She's on fire.
Actually, Atlanta, Ghana First organizers also me ankota wo invitation na yimye ibago se na mata ala ba mi ayida do no ji anobo do mi akodo na unchi akpa
bia wele do waja wada Empress Marco a question adaga lina bia wa fi wa anami over closing remarks.
Oh, Antonia, na wavivi ma za dodomre kopoto ale yima kamiana wo omono wo global closing remarks so miga wana koga yiji next week amia kpoba maybe what they agava alo alo yiko will work with them na wagava because there are so many questions ka wote the shadow blogger ba oba dadio le kavia me fun mia kwale mia na wono dadio dam kavia me raka That if you like here the ladies first day, Miana floor VP1 no nami equal closing remark from then President Ananami equal closing remark. VP1, over to you. Thank you.
AKPENE mama saduji afo Steve AKPENE mi ba mi na mi mono popo agba mi abade nya umana mi apa potuko planu pala okata kwanya salao ba mi ade mi apa Ceana 2026 ya hagbona mi akata na amashama no nya nu ye jojo over ye vodo ye vugare ba a word to the wise is enough me man ala ba mi anto mi no glombo over a word to the wise is in the north. Okay. Mie glo nusha nucho mie Ceana 2026 emchi alaba mie gbena mashama ale wo hia ba na register kabata amashama na kunya ma wa wuto alaba biento abalia ha oba abruto we no loro domba agrobesto afi anopa mema alaba mie ato agomenya ba na for 5 bige ko ndi mana za bugba ale bugba jadide na nyanya ba kaka wo na tro anu ya bibiga alagbagba ale nya jabublu dodore Ceana 2026 ntia won to makaraji ba sasala na masam ho ba manya vie jojo gala DC cho September 3rd ma ta amashama na choro do ya wona mia wo ko jiba koto ato ya ri manya amaraka koto mia kata review kodoi mia review nyere kama fo ba mia ko gamea abanigba ko gamea but we are very proud people. Oba no jatuba wono mia yomba number 9 cha. I know your number 9 ma wo your name in a sarcastic way. Alaba in a way that make you feel but we are probably the last one, but no, that's not what it means. It tells about the beauty of the Ewe women, and more importantly now to me, the beauty of the Ewe people and the Ewe land. That is miakata micho miakto aglo rafi miachonchi. The minya balanto na miatu miadadu ta Ceana no biaro nyeba amashama na a plug into Ceana na miako wo abanyigba akodo ta akpana nyasalao akpana nupolao ba mievagba miewe wonyo mieli ko ale ye fo Steve Gble asista maushi hagble ko na maudi ye miega totrogava abado babia unchi kude miako wona unchi na Ceana 2026 jawagbana na www.ceana2026.org. Then I will new laba now yenye registration. AKPENE.
Thank you, VP1. AKPENE on our invitation cover me up program Ceana Central. Always la dojile always dom ha. Bagbajamunto. I'm very, very proud of you, and I am really, really inspired by your spirit. AKPENE lo nkakanonyono. If you are over to President William KUMAH, Madokuku Nami o closing remark na miako wana akova no pe akpe.
AKPENE sister mama Seduji wa afostim. AKPENE miako mi arokio savo ba memory that mi vana awudoya. That spirit, I think, need to be in all of us. Having a great idea alone isn't enough to achieve success. I think we have brilliant ideas all over the place, but teamwork, if we have a teamwork, that will make the dream work. This has to be a teamwork of all others, from Atlanta to Mississippi, to Washington, D.C., to Toronto, from Quebec to every corner that we find others. That we need you all on hand. We need you to come and help us make this convention a success and make the Everland story to be a success. Ema mi glevai na po no viara la fiara o do hogba o di hogba to alaba hogba to. I think we have a unique feature na po hogba to no ma je shugo me ha na cha no number 9 na po number 9 ni Now, when a feature, so it's African, it's Ewe, Dobagbane, and through conversation, no la haboboma, nano get a haboboma. The habobo, Imam Glovai, we're going to have to work hard to strengthen the local organizations, and that is going to help us to build Ceana to higher heights. And that is also in the program we're going to be working on. But eminently before us is 2026. I think the Vice President has done a fabulous job giving us a roadmap as to how we can achieve success. Registration. Early registration is going to get us there. If you have any questions, please let us know. The information to reach us. If you can reach us, get to Ceana Media, you will certainly be able to reach us. The PRO is there. Reach out to the PRO. Reach out to anybody you find who speaks Ewe, and they will get to us. If you feel like, when you Google my name or you Google, yes, you will see Ceana somewhere around my name. Now Google PRO, Nanama, now get them above for Steve in Google. It comes up Ceana. So the information is all over the place. But help us make this journey and story a success. Benami, I'm your way whenever the order, I'm your way the home. Na akukula kwa to ndia nyaba miawe ma akpadam na milo akpanami.
Yo, Mr. President, akpe na uha bakle Madam VP1 akpe manya gore na mi pa ncho komi bocho Dallas. Ye di temiangu because mi apa campaign series abuka keke mi va ide Dallas keke bibo doga kala gona mi amanya ba mi alo domo mileji indi kle do kle zakata kake mi ayo mi chode miangu eta mi ada akpe manya glo na mi ba egba mi jo nyare ka lo bado mo ya ko mi je go me ya eta enyagadoli ye ona mi nyaba yoga to trogava isha yike mi hia alo isha yiko hia mi kwa ko mi ayoga na nyade lioba yoana mi ajro mo kwa ka obona agloga na mi eta mi ada akpe manya glo na. And once again congratulations on your elections as well. Yeah, maga komo popo ya maga dakpe na me shame ke no miangu egba mi wo wona ye wona ejet the project ye wona nyawo ma ya mocho kaka Nigeria ple Ghana ple tepo UK miakata mi le miadoma nyaba mi have a special guest adele miadoma and mi akpom from UK ma leke gbegbe onkulam dan de share de mu akpe na mi ko cho Germany akpe na mi nyata akpe na me share ma next week we got to trogaba nya yida wana jiga ka mi kang loga ba echo nikova assure he Kenya Africulture. Mr. President will be on there again and would bring you so many information. Please keep it locked in here and continue to watch Ceana Central. And Konyanya Apple Steve Maraku Namigasanyanko after this Maraku Maklami. Kamako Masid to Mama Sadiji. Now what take us home. Akpena Nyakomi next week, same time, same place. Mama Sadiji, please take us home.
Akpa for Steve. Miato obao minamicho. The cow wapon goya. If I vaejo. Miava the nibafon goya. A kamiakata amabu barakamo organamiu. Miantowe aliji blaga. Elabana amantoma yu ipa klakweba akloko. Eye kuklo hode makpanu no kuklo. Eya taduma vinyanya de. Yikonye anuve vie. Omo honale amashio. Otodo lao planu polao. Agba tohande. Miakwe serafia. Kana kuklo kwa tochondi de. Mianyaba enya. Empress Mawusi. Mama Saduji. Tugbazuku. Enya. Kula. Afo Steve de miawe akpedam nami. Madokuku. Mino nyinye. Next week day. Memiragbe miagakbe. Baba inamilo.
God have mercy upon us. God have mercy upon us.